With all our hearts, we pray and ask, God bless Namibia, God bless the shining light that we bear. We're the only ones to make her brighter, the only ones to make her better, the only ones to make.
For a happy event, a sweet event. But I'm going to take a little bit of time, Your Excellency. I'm going to take a little bit of time to talk about some bitter part of the process that brought us here. Why it is necessary is to set the records straight. A lot of people do not know that everything we're doing in Anambra State today, giving certificates, withdrawing, suspending, etc., that those things are covered under the law. If you look at the law, you will see that it's the community in the first place that chooses who the Igwe of that community will be. And it is also the same community that can say this person is no longer an Igwe based on their customs and tradition. The only difference is that if that were to happen, the state will examine the situation and circumstances in that community, and His Excellency, the governor, has to agree that what is being said is actually the case. In the instance of Nkpunando and Eziagulu Otu, the communities decided, following their procedure and customs, that the Igwes that they had were not serving them in their own interest anymore. So when that happened, they went through the process of their custom and dethroned them, stripped them. In the first instance, they stripped them of all the titles. Such that they became ordinary people. When they finished that, because customs varies from one place to another, the AGULERI community as a group, because there are 5 communities within there, they do things together. They have common customs. The leaders of the AGULERI, for lack of a better word, let me call it General Assembly, gathered and met at Obiano and took a decision that these people indeed have been stripped of all their titles, and as such, they can no longer be equal. So that brings us to why we are here today. The communities need to have Igwe. Again, the 2 communities followed their laid down tradition to select who the new Igwes will be. And that process was followed. His Excellency, at the end of the day, they submitted the names. And we sent them to SSS to vet, to know whether what they are saying is true. And at the end of the day, they received positive report, and that's why we're here today. So Otu Nkpunando say here, because I wanted my statement to be brief and to the point. So but before I do that, Your Excellency, only for us name Anambra State, which I need to touch upon, having laid the groundwork. We now have situations where you can come to a community that's had Igwe for 20 years, and all of a sudden, somebody will get up, either because they believe they have money, or they believe in even a Tirifu, Kazinko, and I want to take this opportunity to tell the Anambra that indeed should not be. Again, we have laws in the books of Anambra State. We are not a lawless state. We have laws that prohibit that kind of activity, that makes it a criminal offense for somebody to go and make himself Igwe when there's a government-recognized Igwe with certificate. So, ndị na-eme fa bachara anya, because government ewere fa anya. The Attorney General of the state and the police have been so instructed to fish out all such people and bring them to the fullest extent, prosecute them to the fullest extent of the law. Your Excellency, let me stop so far, so that we
certificate. The Commissioner go put this way, when we try to want that. We're not going to apologize. So now, on the tata, on the good opera. So, on the tata, the opera. And the condition, and the tata. Always is the Igwe-Elects and Anambra and the windows each cover on. So now all the each cover on Nkpunando Eziagulu Otu. As the first responsibility is to get the country together. It's more blood in our good. But now for the issue in this. We are only asking Their first responsibility is to govern your community, to lead your community, safety, security, development, organic, and then once you call a local government council, traditional leaders, and once you call the senatorial zone, traditional council, and once you call the state council. And Bobina is a news call, or a trial, number local government, number senatorial zone, number Anambra state. And it's in a local government, without the Alma, which is senatorial zone, state council. I can that all right that into government or government or government state, that's what traditional rulers councils. I have to sell government, local commissioner in Napa, what kind of governor, I see governor actually, and then one more guys actually go. I understand that when I have to go online, this is in Anambra State, Abuja, because all I need but Anambra State. Governor go easy. Now I work to search buying. So before Buna, payment on a care I be again I can have go one. Because I have applied now, or send a message to so many also say like I have been position of granite fire. Cannot any would not. But don't want to judge not about congratulations.
China certificate na AGULERI ka pekolodo. Wena ko man nabo. AGULERI duro. Obro ibe mel. Ala shodo. Make your name because on your na malena obro nya be indispensable. You must live by the law of the community. As Igwe, your first port of call will be in Achi. Me were telling you. Very important. You must respect the custom and tradition of your people. Because the same people can come approach the government of the certificate and say, we no longer want this fellow because of the following, which the governor will investigate. And if he's satisfied, can withdraw the certificate. And just like the commissioner told you, you cannot be an Igwe in Anambra State without government recognition. Yes. And the same governor can decide to withdraw your recognition. Just like we have done for Nkpunando and Eziagulu Otu. And today we are in a cheap waffle. Nkpunando and Eziagulu Otu. Because you know, so I can moon. So actually, only was the Igwe-Elects to Katapo, His Royal Highness, Igwe-Lawrence Anopolo, Mobia. And by the virtue of the powers conferred on me as governor of Anambra State, I hereby present certificate of recognition to him. Igwe-Elects Movia, Gideon. Chairman of Eziagulu Otu. Yes. Let me use this opportunity to advise the Igwes. You must bring the community together. Yes. So I couldn't have done Maya. This room is weapon. One man and one man, no one. So I can have one in there. Who cut the youth son. Even though we get up on cultism. Only they say, but then maybe only you mention the champion in the maybe over. I could not even know. Couldn't only upgrade the DK with the youth sangler. We couldn't on never come on. As the book, Charlie Nadia. One may never Zakata. I met him and did I apply of Mania Cassia? Yellow. I can I am a Taramano. So, your Highness, Lawrence and Wambia, or Chawan and Glenn. Get the I'm somebody to get there. And I Igwe Johnson, Onyaka Banefu, we are giving certificate of recognition. Yes. Without this certificate, nobody can be an Igwe in Anambra State. Yes. So with this certificate of recognition, is now a full-fledged Igwe. So, I hereby present certificate of recognition to you. By the powers conferred on me as governor of Anambra State. We take it while I work.